Cool. We did it. Whoa, what is this? Playables. Choose a game to stream with. What? Sit in your seat, beefy dog. Get back in your seat. Thank you. All right. Oh, thank you for the kisses, beefy dog. She knows if she gives me a kiss, I'll give her what she wants. She wants to get down, start walking. We're going to start walking very soon, beefy dog. Okay, you have to behave, though. Okay, beefy dog, you have to behave. It's not a question. You have to do it. You have to do it, beefy dog. You must. You must behave. You must behave, beefy dog. Oh. Okay, beefy dog. Yeah, yes, beefy dog. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You have to behave. You're gonna have to behave the whole time we're out there walking in the park, and you know it, beefy. You know you must behave. You know what you're supposed to do, and you know that you need to do it. You know what it is that I want, and you know that I want you to do it, beefy dog. Beefy dog, behave. Be a good dog. Okay, get down. Good girl. Good girl, beefy dog. Hey, who's ever watching, waiting, listening when you're doing your thing? Thanks for being here. I'm Stabworthy, and this is Beefy Dog. This is her. This is she. This is she, my dog. Her name is Beefy Dog. Oh, man, you know what? I was trying to get everything situated so I could just like get up and start walking, but yeah, I gotta zipper up my coat. I need 2 hands for it. I'm gonna put this phone down for a sec, and then we'll be right back. Well, can I do this? Ooh, maybe I can do this. It's sort of working. Alright, I'm gonna zippy up my jacket. Beefy dog, come here. Good girl. Could you guys see that on camera? I gave her a little doggy treat. You know, SD00 SDOO? I think that's what it says. Welcome in. Daisy May is here. She says, hi, Stab. And she put up a bunch of pink hands. So classy. Mego is here from New York. Hi, Mego. We just got to the park. And, you know what? I gotta lock the car. Could you hear that beep? Missy, guess what? I told you I was gonna be live like around 1:30 or 2:30, and I did it. I did it. Steven. Hi, Steven. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Welcome. There's 8 people in the room. There's 1 thumb up already. That's awesome, guys. Miss Daisy May with some more emojis in the chat. You're so classy. I love having you in here, Miss Daisy May. BV Dog, come on. Come on. There's lots more to sniff. Let's go. Okay, good girl. That pile of leaves is so deep. She didn't even have to squat on it. So I didn't watch any Christmas movie today, but I did watch Star Wars on YouTube. There's a channel where I can watch Star Wars with like some Indian villagers and watch them react to it, and it's just so great and wholesome, and villagers are impressed by every little thing. So I've been watching that. I've been watching Star Wars with the Indian villagers, and I've seen all the episodes like 5 or 6 times each. I just keep rewatching it. I keep rewatching it. It's been like almost every day this week. I've just been rewatching Star Wars with the Indian villagers. Hey, come on! You're being stubborn today. Doing better, Beefy Dog. You're doing better. You're walking with me. Man, somebody was out here with their 4-wheeler. I could see all these tire tracks. They're like all over they don't go in any one direction. They just go in all directions, these tire tracks. Somebody had fun. New Zealand. I think that says Nicole. It's a bit hard to read right now because of glare. But yeah, I think that says Nicole from New Zealand. Thank you for being here. 7 people in the room. 3 thumbs is up already. Ooh, you know what? I think it was the leaf sucker upper machine that was back here because there's no leaves. I just realized. I was here a couple days, and look, Beefy Dog is realizing it too. Uh-oh. She loves peeing on the leaves. I wonder what she's gonna do. She's still like hugging that fence though. Beefy Dog, you better not eat any weird stuff off the ground. Where are you going, Beefy Dog? Where are you going? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go, Beefy Dog? Where are you gonna go? Where are you going, Beefy Dog? Stay with me. That's better. There's my cute girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Yeah, you. Here, you get a treat for that one. Girl. Wait, yo, what the heck? I just pressed a button that I didn't mean to press. Yo, what the heck is going on? Uh-oh. How do I get rid of this? Uh, oh, no. Immediately. Exit gaming. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was like more stressful than I wanted to be. Oh my gosh. You guys see that? Did you see that? You did, right? My live stream turned into a video game for a second there. Where was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, I've been watching the Star Warses with the villagers. I watched all 6 of them, and you know which 6 I'm talking about. All 6 of the George Lucas's plus 1 Disney movie. They watched in the middle. They watched Rogue One, the Star Wars story, which I'm really glad that they did. It would have been weird if they watched the Han Solo movie too, right before that. That would have been weird. I'm glad they didn't watch that one. They just did 1, 2, and 3, and then Rogue One, and then 4, 5, and 6 in order. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. We got one person, one person in the room, and 3 thumbs. Yes, give me those 3 thumbs. I love them. Beefy Dog doesn't have thumbs. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl. Where you going, Beefy Dog? Where you gonna go? Come here. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Man. So if anybody's like watches my live streams on a somewhat regular basis, usually there's like a ton of leaves back here all up against the fence line, including this fence right here that separates the softball field from the rest of the park. Yeah, there's always a ton of leaves out here, and they must have just came to pick them up recently. Yo, Stabworthy, I remember you from those streams Churro does. Cool. Thunder Bricks. Yes, I remember that name. How could I forget the name Thunder Bricks? Yeah, speaking of Coco and Churro, my band wrote a song for them called Bricks, and I posted on their community page. So you don't have to leave right now and go check it out, but you can. You can go to the Coco and Churro. Excuse me. Excuse me, Beefy Dog. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Walk with me. Good girl. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Bricks with Coco and Churro. Go to their community page. My band wrote a song for them. It's called Bricks, and it's like a minute and a half. It's pretty short. But yeah, Thunder Bricks, thanks for being here, dude. Hey, we got 4 thumbs up in the chat room. There's 4 thumbs plus mine equals 5. Thunderbricks, are you still here? Do you know what happened this morning? I was watching Bricks with Coco and Churro, and it just kind of like ended abruptly. After like 30 minutes, and they usually go for a few hours, but today they ended abruptly after about 40 minutes. Hi, Beefy Dog. Hey, we got 3 people in the room, and we got 5 thumbs. It's really exciting. It is. It is really exciting, you guys. So recently I've been starting up live streaming without sending out invites. Like usually I'll send invites out to some of my friends. And you know what? I'm going to try right now. Don't go away. Ooh. We're back. We got 1 person in the room. We got 5 thumbs up. That includes my thumb. And we got 1 person in the chat room. We got 5 thumbs, including mine. We got 4 paws and a tail. A beefy dog. She's really plowing through this walk. She keeps pushing ahead. She wants to find a big pile of leaves. She wants to find a big pile of leaves that she's used to. What's this breed? Says Ragavatsian. We don't know. She's just street dog. They found her on the streets. Atlantic City, New Jersey, USA. Oh, my moderator is here, finally. Prince. Does that say Prince 91? Hell yeah. Says Beefy Dog, I got leaves for her. Oh yeah, do you? Look, they just cleaned up all the leaves here. It's kind of, it feels like barren, even though this is what it's supposed to look like around here. All the dead leaves gone. Here we go. Rag. I'm going to call you Rag. Your first 3 letters of your name. Rag says I have a Dalmatian. That is so cool. I've only really met 1 Dalmatian in my life, and he was, actually, that's not true. 2 Dalmatians. I remember the one was kind of like old and mean. My buddy had, well, I was in like probably 4th or 5th grade. My friend had a Dalmatian, but he was like really old and kind of cranky. And then when I was in my 20s, I had a friend that had a Dalmatian, and she also was very old. She was very old. They didn't have her for much longer after I had met her. She died kind of like a year after that, I think. Oh, my moderator says, can't stay long, miss you, Merry Crisis. And Rag says they are super hyperactive and stupid but cute. Why are Dalmatians associated with firemen if they're like stupid dogs? I don't understand that. Prince 91 said hi, and the hand wavy. Thank you. Hey, we got 6 thumbs up in the chat room. Thank you very much. And we got 7 people here. Those are like pretty good odds, everybody. Beefy Dog, what are you doing? You better not be eating weird stuff that you find on the ground. Guys, I ran out of dog food and I don't have any money. I made her some scrambled eggs this morning, and meanwhile I was eating like a frozen egg sandwich. The dog is eating better than I am right now. It says Dalmatians can tolerate the heat. That's cool. That's very cool. I did not know that about Dalmatians. It says they can be tamed, but it's super hard. Hey, Prince 91. Can you please like turn on the notifications on Facebook? Because it seems like you don't know that I'm streaming unless I send you a message. So if you turn on the notifications bell, then it will notify you. It will notify you when I'm about to start, or when I do start. I mean. Otherwise, I have to like start the live stream and then And then I have to like leave the live stream in order to share it with you in a text or in a Facebook message. So yeah, as soon as I start up the stream, I have to like leave and invite people. If they don't have notifications on, they don't know. And that's the end of my talk about notifications. I'm not gonna beg. I'm not gonna beg for subs like some people on YouTube, because I'm not here for the money. A lot of people are live streaming for the money, but I just want to talk. So yeah, well, I am begging for friends to subscribe and come and talk to me while I walk the dog. That's true. But I don't fucking care if I don't get fucking monetized. YouTube steals 30% off the top of your fucking check anyway. Fuck them. Rag says I have to run for a mile every day to keep up with his energy. Wow. This dog is also pretty energetic, and she's got a lot of energy to burn, because she used to for the last couple of years she was like sitting at home with her previous owner. So she would just sit at home while her owner was at work for like 12 hours a day, and then she would be like tired. She wouldn't come home and walk the dog. She would just let the dog out in the backyard, which is totally understandable. No shade at all. This dog used to belong to my friend's mom, and she's like a mom to me too. So like, this is not a complaint, but I'm just saying, like, this dog has a lot of energy. I feel like I can tell she starts to go crazy if we go like 2 days without taking her outside for a walk. Like, ugh. Yeah, I have to walk her every time we go outside. I don't have a nice fenced-in backyard. Okay, beefy dog. Okay, you're gonna stay with me, beefy dog. Yes, I'm talking to you. Walk with me, beefy dog. Good girl, beefy dog. Rag put up the flag from his country of origin, his or her, actually, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a little bit too small. I'm not able to see what that flag is. Can you just tell us? Can you possibly just tell us? I think it might be India or Pakistan. Uh-oh, we found a pile of leaves. Uh-oh. Good girl, beefy dog. Good girl, beefy dog. Do you know something about India? Question mark, question mark. Just anything? Do I know any facts about India? That's your question? I think they have the second largest population of any country. I think China's first, and then India number 2. That's a fact. If I'm correct. If I'm correct, then yeah, that's something I know about India. I remember there was like a study where they measured guys' wieners all over the world to get the average, and India had the smallest, and then their answer was like, even though we have the smallest wieners, like there's a billion of us, like we got to be doing something with them. That's correct. Like yeah, that's another fun fact about India that I know. They have the smallest wieners of any country, on average. All right, everybody, look, we made it. We made it out of the baseball field and softball fields. We did one lap around the whole field. Now we're gonna keep walking forward. Yeah, there's nine people in the room, and 6 thumbs is up. Thank you, everyone. Rag said, ever heard of Indian culture and our food? Oh, Indian food, yeah. What about it? I'm American. I live in the USA, in the state of New Jersey, and New Jersey does have a sizable Indian population, actually. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, possibly the biggest in the country. Our Indian population. Where was I? Hey! Stay with me, beefy dog. Good girl. Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Thanks for being here, Vicky. This is beautiful southern New Jersey. This is my beautiful dog. You guys are my beautiful, beautiful viewers. Thank you for being here. Good girl, beefy dog. Good girl. No. No. Walk with me. Hey, come on. Good girl. Here we go. Beefy dog is so cute, says Vicky. Merry Christmas, says Vicky. Rag says, so are you happy with Donald Trump? Absolutely not. I'm not. I live in one of those blue states. If you know what that means. Blue is the Democrat Party. Red is the Republican Party. Some states are called blue states because they habitually vote blue in the presidential elections. Some states are red states because they habitually vote red in the elections. And then some states are, the rest of the states are called swing states, and then they go back and forth. And sometimes they're referred to as purple if they were originally blue, but then they started getting a lot of red votes, and the state may turn over into a different color. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if the state started off as one color, either red or blue, and then is starting to switch over, they'll call it a purple state. So that's what that means if you've ever heard any of those terms. And yeah, Donald Trump is a Republican, red. I come from a New Jersey blue Democrat state, and that's really all you need to. That's really all you need to know. I grew up in a blue state. However, on top of that, I am from southern New Jersey. I'm in the suburbs of Atlantic City. And Donald Trump had a lot of real estate in New York, but he also had casinos down in Atlantic City. And when he was running the like Miss USA, Miss Teen USA pageants, a lot of them were in Atlantic City. And I had a family member who worked for one of the Donald Trump casinos. Rag said, I don't know much about American politics, but I think it's Trump versus Biden, I guess. No, Biden is done with politics. He's sick. He has he has cancer, I think, or something. He's really sick with something. I'm pretty sure it's cancer, but I can't remember what type. He's got cancer in one of his organs on the insides. I just don't remember which one. Trump versus Biden was 5 years ago, and Biden creamed him, by the way. Since you don't know much about American politics, Biden creamed Donald Trump in the election. And then Trump lied about it for 5 years and said that he was the winner, and now we're in the situation we are now. Oh, good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Good girl, Beefy Dog. You stay with me. There was an assassination of someone named Kirk or something, said Rag. That's true. However, I mean, assassination is for you know, I don't know how to explain. Hey, Rump. Yo, Zarump is here. I was just talking about you like last night or the night before, because there was like a German person talking about the Rumpelstiltskin fairy tale, and I was like, hey, we used to have a friend named Rumpelstiltskin. I haven't seen them in a while. What's up? What's up, Zarump? Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Vicky says, I like Trump. Rump says, hello, stabworthy and beefy dog. Hey, Vicky. Hello. Bunch of emojis. And then just the name Charlie Kirk, just by itself, just the name Charlie Kirk. Vicky says, hi, Rumpel. Oh, yeah. So I was talking about how I'm from a blue state, and I vote blue, and I live near Atlantic City, where Donald Trump did a lot of business and owned casinos, and my aunt worked for him. She was the head of the the uniforms department, like handing out uniforms to all the employees. You know, like the white shirt and the vest for the card game dealers, and the red jacket and the little red hat for the bellhops at the casinos, like all the and like the even down to like what the waiters and waitresses had to wear in the restaurants inside the casino. You get the point. My aunt was in charge of all of that, and she did have some people above her, like, you know, the general manager of the casino or whatever, stuff like that. But she was the head of her whole department. So she would have meetings with Donald Trump. And she said that like Trump would not even talk to her. He would talk to other people, like guys. He would talk to the guys in the meetings, even if they were lower than my aunt was, like lower employed. He would just not talk to the women because he's a disrespectful piece of shit. And he also said, my aunt told me that whenever she had to talk to Trump in these meetings. This was in the 90s when Trump was way before Trump was a politician. And then, so yeah, whenever she did have to talk to Donald Trump directly, he would not look her in the eyes, not look her in the face. He would just stare at her tits the whole time. And when I was a kid, like 12, 13, whenever I heard this story, like I was old enough to know that that's wrong. So I already was a little biased against Trump because I heard about the way he conducts himself, like behind closed doors, behind the cameras, like when he's not being interviewed by Barbara Walters or Howard Stern. Like my aunt, she knew the real Trump. And she told me that story, and I was like aware enough to know that that's wrong. It's not cool. You don't do that. There's a word for it, and it's called misogyny. So I didn't like Trump. Thought he was a fucking scumbag. Like, and this is like before he was even on TV as a TV show host. The Apprentice. Yeah, I heard that story from my aunt. I was just like, ew, that's gross. I already knew he was like a greedy piece of shit. And you know what? Let's be real. Back to the Future 2, Biff, the bad guy, he's Trump. He is. I know that. I live near Atlantic City, so Trump was like kind of talked about more around here than the rest of the country. They just knew him as like a businessman from New York. But like 1 out of 20 people down here know somebody who like did work for him, or they know somebody who worked for him, or they know somebody who knows somebody who worked for Trump. And he historically does not pay the people that he employs. He doesn't pay contractors. He doesn't pay anybody. He's a piece of shit. And even I, as like a 6 or 7 year old, 10-year-old watching Back to the Future 2, even I realized like, hey, Biff is like he's like a greedy Trump insert. He's supposed to be Trump, the businessman. Biff the businessman when he gets rich. And he's the villain of that movie. He's the Trump insert in the 80s was the villain. Hi, Beefy Dog. You're being very good, Beefy Dog. Here's a Beefy treat. Yeah. Oh, she caught it in midair. I don't know if I caught that on the camera. That was nice. That was nice, Beefy Dog. So yeah, Trump is the villain, the greedy, like scumbag. He got married to Marty McFly's mom and abused her, and he was rough, and that's the villain. Rump says Rumpelstiltskin. That's the original German name, actually. I own that channel name too. Sick. Rag says, how far from New York is your place? It's like 2.5 hours to 3 hours away, depending on where in New York you want to get, and also if the traffic is bad. And then Rag said, do you think America is a superpower? It is, right? I didn't even think that was up for debate. Like, USA, Russia, England, like France, like the G8 summit, China, like, yeah, we're all there. We're there for a reason. It's not even debatable. What do we got? Rump says, that definitely sounds like Trump. And then Vicky says, I didn't know that about Trump. Which part? I'm glad that I could relay some information to you. Which part did you not know, Vicky? Rump says, filed for three bankruptcy, but wrote art of the deal, the irony, with the laugh emoji. He didn't even write it. Somebody else wrote it for him. Rag said, face reveal, please, question mark. Nah, my face is elsewhere on my channel. You can find it. This is my live stream that's all about the dog. Zarum says, anywho, that's about it. Otherwise, MAGA people will hunt me down. Oh, yeah, Vicky. Vicky Durham says, not talking to women. Yeah, he's misogynist. He's really gross. And I understood that when I was 12 or 13, however old I was when my aunt told me that story. That he would just not look at her when she was talking to him, and which was her job. She had to talk to him. Why even have her there? Why even hire somebody like that if you would be that way? It's ridiculous. Just hire all men. Don't hire women and then not treat them as if they're in charge of the whole fucking uniform department. Vicky says, that's crazy. He's just like an old man that's stuck in their ways. Like, I've heard so many people say about men of his generation, like, oh, well, that's just the way it was. They say the N-word and they don't treat women right, yada yada. That's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not okay. It just because it was popular for their generation to do that does not make it okay. Turtle piece coming in hot. Trump is the most miserable excuse for a human being. Coming in hot. Love it. Love to see it. Thank you for being here, Turtle piece. So Rumpelstiltskin said Sean Connery was kind of like that too. Well, it was acceptable to be that way. That's just what they did. But it doesn't make it okay. Rat ZZ says, what we talking about? And Vicky said, LOL. And then Turtle Piece said, he has zero redeeming qualities. I like that he fast-tracked the vaccine, Project Warp Speed. I like that. It's really hard to talk about Trump like in a positive way for me, or say anything that he's done that was good. But I did like that. I thought the way that he handled COVID was fucking ridiculous and wrong. But I did like Operation Warp Speed, not Project. It's called Operation Warp Speed. Fast tracking the corona vaccine. Turtle P said, I'll give him that win. Yeah. The only reason he got elected is because of sheer idiocracy. I think there's a little more to it than that. I think what I was saying about how that generation, like in between the boomers and the quote unquote greatest generation, the World War II generation, like right in between that, or I guess you could say the beginner of the boomer, the baby boom. Yeah, those men, the men before them, they had sons, and not every son was like cool. Some of them took after their dads. I think there's a lot of men still today who are like that, misogynistic, like don't respect women, don't like won't talk to a woman, like, or will talk to a woman until they see that they have a boyfriend, and then they'll back off. Like once the boyfriend shows up, and they'll back off. Like men don't respect women; they just respect women. Like when they have a man, they respect the man. It's fucked up. Shouldn't be disrespectful to that woman in the first place. Just because she has a boyfriend doesn't mean you should start respecting a woman. That's fucked up. Certain population would rather have a reality show than a stable political process. You're fired. Yo, is that Rump said I'm fired? Yeah, Turtle Piece. You're right. You're right. During the campaign last year, there was a lot of like fuck around and find out. I'm voting for Trump because I want to see the liberal tears, and people not realizing that it hurts them the most, because statistically the blue states are the richer states, the red states are the poor states. So when the taxes get pulled in every year, the blue states, the rich ones, pay more because they have more to even it out. All the northern, no, I didn't mean to say northern, that's wrong. All the blue states are supplementing the red states. So if they're not going, they're going to be the ones that suffer along, like more, if not more than everybody else. People that vote against their own interests just because, like, oh, because Trump tells it like it is. Yeah, but what he's telling you sounds awful. Why? No, stop. Like, you're being dumb. Ooh. Turtle P said yes. Bailey said, Luke McGlynn White watching from Dublin, Ireland. Greetings to everyone in the chat and wishing you all a very happy holidays. Thank you. Yo, we have 11 thumbs up. That's pretty cool. What else? There was something else. Turtle P said, it's not enough that I succeed, but everyone else must fail. And Zarump says, to be honest, from an outsider perspective, Democrats weren't doing much better. I will get back to that. Must fail. He tells nothing but lies. From Turtle Piece. And then Zarump says, me and Biden came across as senile. Fair enough. Donald Trump also comes across as senile. He's only a couple of years younger than Biden. I'm going to talk about Biden for a second, because I did vote for him in 2020. But he told us in 2020 that he was only going to do one term. He said, just put me in there to get Trump out of there, and we can go back to like regular day-to-day life as is, not a fucking circus. Every single day, Donald Trump has a stupid tweet or a stupid thing that he did or a stupid thing that he said to another world leader. It's like every fucking day. And it was the Republicans' plan to do it like that. It's not even a secret. You can go look. They had a word for it, and I don't remember what it was. It was like blitz, media blitz or something. They're like, we do as much crazy, stupid stuff as we can, and then we put the evil stuff in between the cracks, and so nobody notices, or they just get used to it, or they slowly will start to accept it as normal. And Joe Biden said, we're done with that if you elect me. And so while I said that I did grow up in a blue state, New Jersey, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm registered as an independent. And Joe Biden said, just get me in there for one term, I promise. I'm only going to do one term. I'm going to win. It's going to be awesome. And then that's it, because I'm getting old. And that's not a secret either. He said that a lot on the campaign trail. Biden said, just get me in one term. I'm just going to crush Donald Trump, and then we'll be done. Because the thing is, there's too many people that they didn't want to vote for Hillary because of all the horrible stuff that Hillary did. If they had just put a regular guy in there in 2016, not Hillary, so regular, normal guy, not somebody who had like a past as like the type of past that she had, like the wife of a president, and then she became the Secretary of State for a while for Obama, and then she tried to run for president, and everyone was like, yeah, Hillary, we don't like you. We never did. And Donald Trump won. If they had just put a regular normal guy in there, he would have lost. We would have never heard from him again. And then in 2020, that's what they did. I wanted Bernie in 2020. The Democrats also wanted Bernie, but everybody except Bernie in the Democratic primary, they gave their wins to Joe Biden so that Joe Biden had enough to be the candidate. You have to have a certain amount of wins in the primary, but certain not contestants, certain people who are in the primary, they can give their wins to somebody else basically and support that person, and that happens all the time. And everybody gives their wins to one person, and then it's like in exchange for a position in the party cabinet. And like Pete Buttigieg did it, Kamala did it, so she could be VP. Pete Buttigieg did it so he could be Secretary of Transport, and on and on. And Bernie could have won if that hadn't happened. But It did, and Joe Biden got in there, and under the pretense that he was just going to be the regular guy to get Donald Trump out. And I feel like that may be for the best, because he was vice president. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good qualification. He was vice president. He was a senator like forever, and he was vice president under like one of the most popular presidents in ever, and like in modern times. Obama had better approval ratings and was more popular than like most candidates in recent history. And yeah, I voted for Biden because he said that. He was like, we're just going to get a regular guy in. We're going to get Donald Trump out. One term and done. I promise. And then he changed his mind because he didn't think Trump was going to go again. But he did. Trump tried to stay relevant, and, you know, you've all heard the quote unquote big lie. You know what I mean by that. He lied about the election. And enough people believed him. So Joe Biden was like, yeah, it's Donald Trump again, so I'm gonna have to run again. Sorry, guys. And then he got like even sicker. He had that really bad showing at the first debate. And then Kamala Harris took his place, which is like I don't have a problem with that. Some people said, like, it's not the democratic process. If they had done the primary, you know, and Kamala won the primary, then I would have voted for her. But I didn't like the way that she got in. But that's not the point. She was already on the ballot. She was the vice president, and Joe Biden was the president. She was on the ballot. If he dies or has to quit being the president, she steps in. Everybody knows that's how it works. And also, like, the Democratic Party, not the populace, but like the people who make up the the government, the Democratic Party, this is Congress and shit. The Democratic Party, they wanted Kamala. Like, straight up. She was already on the ballot with Biden, and they were okay with that. They wanted her to step up because there wasn't a lot of time left. And then it happened again. Trump won again against a woman. He can't just win against just like a normal guy. It's so telling. It's so telling about this country. Like, people don't respect women. They'd rather have a fucking crazy guy that was already president and he sucked than have Kamala, who is vice president and has like no scandals, did nothing wrong. And meanwhile, Trump, yeah, he sucks, and he's a scandal every day. There's some stuff that I want to say, but I actually might get, like, in trouble with YouTube if I keep talking about it. Whoa. What do we got? Yeah, Biden came across as senile, and Donnie comes across as a psychological liar. Yeah, pathological liar. Both. It's both. Trump is showing, literally, he's showing the signs of dementia, like medically. They take stuff that happened in the past and they like combine it with current day. Like, you know, when classic person with dementia, like, is talking about their wife, but their wife has been dead for 20 years. Stuff like that. Yeah, Trump is combining like current day stuff with stuff from like his heyday, the 70s and 80s and 90s. Like Alcatraz. He's talking about bringing back Alcatraz. The fuck? Zarump says, yeah, that's why I'm mom. YouTube already shadow banned me enough. Turkey says, man, Worthy is in tip-top fit. Yeah, thank you. She was much beefier when I adopted her. She and I hadn't seen her in about 5 years, and she had gotten so beefy that I was like accidentally calling her that. I was like, hey, you beefy dog, come on over here. It just like slipped out of my mouth. And yeah, because but then yeah, after I adopted her, I started putting the food down. Like when I eat, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'll put her food bowl down and not leave it out all day long. And like I said, I don't have a fenced-in backyard, so I have to walk her every time we go outside. And I've been walking her a mile or two almost every day. 1 to 2 miles. Turtle piece as LOLing. Did I scare everybody away? There's 2 people in the room. 11 thumbs up. I'll take it. He said, wow, I thought she was a puppy. Nah, she was a puppy in 2017 when my best friend's mom first rescued her from the streets of Atlantic City. I think Vicky left because I was talking bad about Trump. She said she liked Trump, and I was like, I didn't address her feelings on Trump. I just kept talking shit on him. Turtle P said, she looks good. Yeah, she does. I still keep in contact with her previous owner, my friend's mom. Of course, like I send her pictures and stuff, and tell her what we're up to. And she also has my YouTube channel, and I think she comes and watches and lurks. I really do. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I send her pictures and stuff, and a couple months after I had her, I sent a picture, and her previous owner, her mama, was like, ooh, she got her figure back. I'm like, yeah. So you're admitting that she got fat. She was fat. You're admitting it. Nah, guys, but for real, she was like, she would do the heavy breathing. Like, even if she was just laying down, like, she was overweight. She loves walking, though. She loves it. And she didn't gain that weight until she was older. She had a brother dog, and he died. I think 2022. 2023 or 22, he died. So she didn't have her like best friend anymore to play with and chase around. And then she was eating like for 2. There would be a big bowl on the floor for all the dogs. Oh, Vicky says, no, I'm here. I'm not mad. Oh, Vicky! Vicky, thanks for being here. And thanks for telling me that you're still here. I love that. I really appreciate that, like, more than anything else. When you guys say, like, hey, I'm here. What's up? Turtle P said, yeah, you should hear me offline rail on Trump. Well, there are certain words that I can't say on YouTube, but I am going to say, like, that Jeffrey Epstein is in the Donald Trump files, not the other way around. And everything that includes. And you know what else? Donald Trump was already a sex offender. He paid money he went to court for sex offending, and then he just paid a settlement money. That's why there was no conviction before. He just paid out because he's a rich piece of shit. And that's on the books. I don't know how his followers can not care about stuff like that. That's been on the books since the 90s, when he started paying out settlements to the families of children. They are children in the 1990s. What he went to court for, those big settlements that he paid out, are to families of children, girls and boys. And look it up. Vicky said you're welcome, and Turtle P says, yeah, I'm holding back. I'm holding back too. There's a lot of words that I want to say that I can't, and so I'm trying to get my point across. Some people just don't like Trump. Yeah, that's true, but there's a lot of good reasons to not like Trump. He's a sexist criminal. For one, he's a sex criminal. Adults and children. He's fucking gross. The more that this stuff comes out, the more I hear the excuse, yeah, he's not a good person, but I like his policies. And his policies are shit. Shut the fuck up about his policies. He doesn't have a single one that's good. Like, Operation Warp Speed, which is, by the way, not a policy. There's a difference. Operation Warp Speed was the only good thing I can say that he did in his term. No good policies. Aw, Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog got all twisted up in the leash. Come on, let me get you. Let me get you. Good girl. Oh, not even a thank you? Wow. Yeah, this is why I do live streams. I can't even get a thank you from this girl for untwisting her. Turtle P said, yep. Vicky said, I didn't know that. Okay, that's why I somewhat agreed with Turtle Piece earlier when he said, like, it's people who are being idiots. I somewhat agree with that. I think there's a lot of people that are uninformed or misinformed, and if they really knew the truth, they would feel the way I do, because he's fucking gross. Like, objectively, he... Turtle Piece said, she on point. Come on, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Good dog, good dog, good dog. Turtle P said, I can deal with uninformed. Where are you from again? Aren't you from somewhere in like the North Midwest? Like South Dakota or Michigan or something like that? I know Vicky's from South Carolina. That's a red state. Or maybe North Carolina. One of those Carolinas. I'm checking my battery. Ooh. All right. Been walking for over an hour. We probably did a mile. I hope so. I hope we did a mile. Hope we did a mile in fucking 70 minutes. Jesus. Sheesh. Ally the AI said, hey YouTube Stabworthy, and hello Beefy Dog, by the way. I didn't time you out. I didn't time you out on the other server. I didn't agree with that. Yeah, I wasn't being disrespectful at all. And somebody said I was being disrespectful, and they timed me out for I don't know how long. But whatever. I got a question. I am somebody that I watch on YouTube, like accidentally blocked me on their channel. And I know they did, because when it happened, they said that they were doing it to somebody else, but they hit my name by accident. And so I'm like hidden on their channel. But the other day, maybe yesterday or the day before, I saw that that he popped up on a live stream, and I clicked on it, and I was talking, and everything was fine. He was reading my comments in the chat room. But then today, no, Beefy Dog, we're not going over there. We're going this way. We're going this way. Come on. Thank you. Good girl. Thank you. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. But then earlier today, I went into the live stream, and I was blocked again. Or I don't know what happened. Vicky says hi, Allie, or Ally. I don't know how you pronounce it, Vicky, but I go both ways on Allie the ally. Ally the AI. Ally said, leave a comment on a video and ask them. I did that. I did do that. After the live stream was over, I left a comment on one of those videos. After the live stream was over, you know, how you can go back and rewatch it. Yeah, I did that. It says that they have the message settings set weird. Okay. I'll buy that. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Now we're going to keep walking. Come here. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Stay with me, Beefy Dog. Stay with me. That's my good girl. My phone's presently dying right now, so we're in a race to see if I can get to the car and plug her in before the battery dies. But if I go, you guys know why. It's because of the battery. I'm going to try and keep you guys on for as long as I can, because I like talking to you. Whoops. Ally said, okay, next possibility is that someone made a false report about you and you were temporarily blocked on many channels. Nah, it wasn't that. I went back into his live stream today and I was blocked again. I think maybe what happened is that he has two channels like with the same name or similar names, and he was on his second channel. I think that might have been what happened. But I didn't say anything about it. I was like, oh, he unblocked me, I guess. So what? It's all good. So I didn't say anything to him. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, why was I blocked? What happened? You know, it's not my character. Beefy Dog. Hey, we're going this way, Beefy Dog. Come this way. Good girl, Beefy Dog. Good girl. Okay. shit. Dad and son. Dad and son is here. They said, what's good? Merry Christmas to everyone. Come on, beefy dog. Stay with me. Come on. This way. Good dog, good dog, good dog, good dog. Hey, Dad and son, I want to take this opportunity to, first of all, tell everyone to go check out your channel. Second of all, I apologize for making fun of you because your stuff got stolen out of your front yard. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying to be funny. And sometimes I think I'm funny when I'm not. But then when you said that you were not happy about that kind of joke, I just left. Ally said, Merry Christmas to you too, Dad and son. Ally said, I agree, Vicky. Dad and son said, thank you, Ally. Turtle Piece said, there be squirrels here, Daddy. 8% of my battery. I think we're going to make it, you guys. Come on, beefy dog. Come this way. So while we're at it, while we're all checking out Dad and son, check out the Pity and Kitty Committee. Check out Michael Just Being Michael. Check out Learning English Pro, all one word, Learning English Pro. And last but not least, Gravity Core Fitness. Check out those channels. They're my favorite YouTubers. They're my inspirations. Hey, where you going? Hey, where you going? Oh, Dad and son said it was the backyard and shed too. They hit us for over 2K total. Met with the detectives again today. Damn. Okay, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I'm officially take back what I said the other day. It wasn't me. Damn, Dad and son, that's fucked. That's really fucked. It's really fucked up, man. Ally said, you're my favorite YouTuber. I mean, Dad and son do it all. I mean, I'm just glitching. Uh-oh, now Vicky wants to confess. Beefy dog, we're back at the car now. And then Vicky sent a message, but then retracted it. Okay, Beefy dog. Get in. Get in. Good dog, good dog. Yeah, I think the temperature raised up. I need to take my jacket off. Dad and son said it's a felony if they are caught, and I'm still struggling with the fact that they came on my property and entered the buildings, and the son is freaked out too. And Turtle Piece said, when I was building my house, hold up. He said, when I was building my house, some folks cut the lock on the toolbox and used my tools to break into the contractor's job box. Damn, that's a double breaking enter. Beefy dog is excited because there's a car. No, I didn't mean to say that. She's excited because there's a dog out there. Oh, can you guys see him? He's on the other side. They're waving at me. Look at that tail going. Ooh. All right, guys. Hey! Where's your car? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we just finished.
Did you have a nice walk?
You guys, we're back. You guys, we're back. That was my friend that I ran into the other day at that other park. Alright, let's try this. I think that's working. I think it's working. Beefy dog, sit down. Sorry guys, I ran into my friend who, she's also my neighbor, sort of. So we go to the same park to walk our dogs, and I ran into her, and the other day I ran into her at the other park that's on the other side of town, weirdly enough. While I was live streaming, I ran into her over there. And yeah, Beefy dog was trying to jump out the window so she could hang out with my friend's dog. Whew. And now I'm driving away from the park. My phone is on the charger. We are... Wait a minute. Hold up, I'm about to pull over into this parking lot. I gotta check. I think I lost something out of my pocket. Hopefully it's in my jacket pocket. Oh, I gotta... Ooh, oh no. It's not there. Ooh, I found it. Hooray. Okay, this is in my jacket pocket. Dude, Beefy dog was like all over me trying to get out the window and play with my friend's dog. Alright, so while we're here, I'm just gonna read a couple of these messages really quick. Drive around, question mark. Oh, Craig, that was crazy. That was crazy. I did a hide on Vicky Durham by accident. Actually, Beefy dog pressed the button with her paws. She was all over me. That's crazy. I was just talking about how that may or may not have happened to me, and I accidentally did that to Vicky, like my #1 supporter. Turtle Piece said, "Poor Beefy dog." Yep, it's true. She has such a horrible life with me, doesn't she? We did like a whole hour and 20 minutes walking, and now we're going home. So horrible now that I'm taking her home. I'm such a mean dog owner. Yo, there's a bunch of kids skating at the skate park. I love that. I love to see that. Oh, it's 3:40 p.m. Beefy dog. We're home. We made it. We made it, Beefy dog. We did it. We did it, Beefy dog. We did it. Good dog. All right, Beefy dog, sit in your seat. Good dog, good dog. LOL. Dude told me skateboarding was too dangerous as his son ripped by at 60 miles per hour on a dirt bike with no helmet. Wow. He's not wrong. Skateboarding's not exactly safe. But also, a bicycle is, I feel like a bicycle or a car is like the same thing. If you're just riding a skateboard like as a means of conveyance to get from point A to B, yeah, it's just as safe as anything else. But yeah, when you're trying to do tricks and stuff, whether it be like a car, a bicycle, a skateboard, whatever, if you're trying to do tricks and stuff, clearly it's gonna be less safe. Speaking of less safe, I think I'm losing it, you guys. Title Pro 24/7 said like button smashed. Hey guys, I'm gonna keep you in the car. We're gonna keep going. Merry Christmas, Stab Worthy and Beefy Dog, said Title Pro 247. Bill Bongo said Merry Christmas. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here. Stick around, because we just drove home, but we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave again. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad, right? Oh yeah, we are still going. Guys, my cell phone died. I don't know what is going on with my cell phone. It's being weird lately. I do not like it. I do not like it. And Beefy Dog, you're just gonna have to relax. That's it. That's it, Beefy Dog. That's it. You're gonna have to relax. All right, chill, dog. No, that sound means I don't have a seatbelt on. I was at this park a few weeks ago, and maybe a couple weeks ago, I saw this minivan that was like driving around the park, kind of like just back and forth, kind of just driving around the park, but like super slow. The speed limit is 10 miles an hour, and they were doing less than that. They were doing super slow, like just creeping all around the park in a minivan. But now that's what I'm doing. I'm not driving a minivan. I'm driving a little white car. And, yeah. I'm driving slow. I'm looking around, trying to find this thing that I dropped. Aha. There's 6 people in the room. Cool. What's up, guys? Check the chat room before I leave the park. Damon said, "Hey, what's up?" Or Damon or Damon said, "What's up? I'm in Miami." Hey, cool. Thanks for letting us know. Billy Bongo said, "You're back. Nice. It froze for me for so long. How are you doing, dude?" Yo, my cell phone died. It just turned itself off, even though I was at 17% battery. I don't know why it did that. Merry Christmas, and Foxy said, and then Damon said, "Hey, what's up? I'm in Miami." Yo, what's up? You got any dogs? This is my dog. This is my dog. Her name is Beefy Dog. And she's a rescue from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Do I have any money? Let me just check. Speed bump. Got him. Do I have any money in my wallet? No, I don't. No money in the wallet. Okay. That's excellent. Do 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 do. Hey guys, I don't know who's watching, but we're just driving home from the park. We are currently leaving the park right now. Ugh. Beefy Dog got another 5 or 10 minutes in. The phone is charging. Turning onto my street now. Ugh. We are going. Yes, we're going. see. We'll see about that. Hey, Billy Bongo, if you're one of the OGs from towards the beginning, what's up, man? Tell us what's going on. What are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow for Christmas? What are you gonna do, man? Do you have... Do you have kids? And if so, do they still believe in Santa Claus? And if you are a kid that just heard me say that, you should not be in here. You're too young. Get out of here. My live stream is not for children. I swear a lot and I talk about sensitive issues. Like the fact that Santa Claus is not real. It's just some Norse imagery that was stolen by Christianity. And not only Christianity, but the corporate fat cats, the capitalists that made all that money off of his image, the Norse imagery. Micah says, hey Damon. Micah said, that's a cute dog. He said, hi Micah. Damon? I don't remember which one I said first. If it's Damon or Damon. I'm not a kid, I'm 49 years old, she said. Yo, Micah is a cool name. How are you doing, Stabworthy? We're alright. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I didn't know I could turn it. What? Cool. I didn't know I could make it smaller, too. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, this is my dog. Her name is Beefy Dog. My name's Stabworthy. Thanks for being here. This is cool. Thanks for the thumbs up. We got 14 now. Oh, look at this cute girl. Look at this cute girl right here. I guess Billy Bond left. Whoa. Micah said thank you so much. I like the name Micah. Let's see. Oh yeah, my buddy is in town. Sent me a message. Alright, we're still here. Look, this is Beefy Dog's, like, quote-unquote seat cover. It's just like a bath towel. Beefy Dog's in the back seat now. She's resting her head on my coat. Vicky, I timed you out by accident earlier. I'm sorry. Vicky's back. She said, "Hi, Micah." And then Micah said, "I saw you on my live stream today. What happened? What happened to what? I don't know what's happening. It's buffer or loop. It's okay. I don't know what's happening. Oh, is it working now? Oh, I left. I left to check my messages, and it left me out of the app. That was an accident. I did it again. I did it again by accident. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna request that you give me like a minute or two, and then I'm gonna be right back again. Don't. It went to go long ago when I got done with my live stream, said Micah Hudson. It went to go long ago. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble understanding that. It went to go long ago. Beefy dog, are you sleepy? Are you sleepy dog right now? Is that what you're doing? It's like, well, I was trying. Oh, good girl. She put her little chin on the chest, on the armrest. Good girl. Vicky says, "Aw, beefy dog." You know, this tattoo on her ear. Aw, beefy dog. Pinned. You got pinned for that. Guys, what should we do? Should we end it? Should we just be done? Do you guys want to watch Beefy Dog take a nap? Yes. Vicky says yes. Okay, we're gonna take it inside. Beefy Dog needs to drink some water and take a nap. Okay, Beefy Dog, get down. Stay with me, beefy dog. Okay. Okay. Go inside, beefy dog. It's her dog toy on the ground. Yeah, she went right for that water bowl. She thirsty dog. Beefy dog is thirsty dog right now. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna use the toilet. Beefy dog! Where'd she go? Beefy dog! think that's better. Good girl. That's your dinner. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You guys, he's eating a banana. Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. Fox said, yo. Good girl, beefy dog. Eat it. Good girl. Good girl, beefy dog. You did it. Here, let's put it back in the dog bowl. Yeah. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. She took it back out anyway. She's too funny. I love this dog. She's too funny. Okay. Okay, good dog. Good girl. You ate half of it. Wow. Wow, I'm so proud of you. You ate half of that banana. You gonna eat the rest? Are you gonna eat the rest of that banana? You gonna take your nap now? What are you gonna do? Give me a kiss on the lips? That's what you do. I'm preheating the oven right now so I can make a pizza. Vicky said, "Hi, Fox. How's your day?" said Fox. My day? I didn't really do too much. Yeah, that reminds me. I watched Star Wars with some Indian villagers on YouTube. I uploaded some songs for my band onto my channel. I did that. What happened to the remote? Oh, it's in the chair cushion. What else did I do today? I went to the park for a couple hours. I just got back. My day was a little bit hard, says Fox. Well, I hope that you're doing better now. And also, I hope that tomorrow will be a better day for you. You got just a couple more hours until it's officially Christmas where you live. And if you want to talk about your hard day, you can. You type it into the little chat box and I'll read it. Foxy said, "I'm sad because my cat is now not more here." Can you explain that? Not more where? Did your cat leave? Like, did he run away? What happened?
It's December. Let's talk about this weird-ass I know it is a cultural phenomenon. We all watch as kids, we all got creeped out by the animation. But let's talk about Santa Claus. Specifically, I want to talk about whether or not this movie Santa Claus exists in universe. Because like I said, this movie is weird. It is probably one of the only Christmas movies that really leads into and plays with the idea that Santa Claus is basically baby's first God. Which is kind of what the whole Santa Claus thing is in the real world, right? It's a microcosm of the whole eternal judgment thing that children can wrap their heads around. Specifically, Christian children, Christian God, it's Christmas, you know it. But it's an old man with a big white beard who lives vaguely up at the most northern point, who watches everything you do, decides if you're a good or bad person, and at the end, good people get rewarded. And there's no way to prove he's real. You have to take on faith, both in him and in your community, that are telling you. That's not the only interpretation of Santa Claus is, but I do think it's the one this movie's interested in. Because the whole message of this movie is that it does not matter if Santa Claus physically exists. What matters is if you believe in him. It's never made explicitly clear whether or not the actions in the film are supposed to be really happening. Whether there is a magic trick, whether there is a weird ghost, whether there is a fucking factory at the North Pole.
Foxy said my cat is dead. Oh shit. Today? Dang. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that.
The magic in life is worth living. And that's where we get to the fucking bell. Right? At the end, the kid has a fucking jingle bell, and he's the only one that can hear it. Presents us with two interesting options. Number one, that Santa Claus is not physically real in this world. That it's a dream and a lesson that the child has learned, and he's now embracing the magic in his life, choosing to believe that the bell is real, and thus gaining happiness from it, again, as a sort of metaphor for faith. Which, given that the creators of this movie have said that Tom Hanks' three roles are supposed to represent the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I think is the film's intention. But if you're like me as a kid, you didn't see any of that shit. You just thought, yeah, that 100% proves everything in this movie fucking happened. Which means in this universe, Santa Claus is real. Which means he fucking hates poor people. Yeah. Really. At this point, if you're still here, congratulations. Billy is a child from the wrong side of the tracks. Explicitly states that if Santa Claus is real, he must skip his house. Because the thing about Billy, boys and girls, is Billy doesn't get presents. It's kind of implied throughout the film that the reason he doesn't get presents is because he's poor. His parents can't afford to buy him any. Which works if we take option one, and Santa Claus does not physically exist in this universe. But my whole life, I was taking option two, and assuming that Santa Claus does exist in this world, and I never questioned until recently why the fuck he doesn't go to Billy's house. That's the God metaphor in this whole movie. And if Santa Claus does exist, he fucking hates the less fortunate. Bitch, give Billy a gift. In this movie, he's literally giving him a gift. You know what they say? It's the first one. That's not good enough. Anyway, I guess my general thesis here is that there are two ways to watch the Polar Express. One as a metaphor for God, and the other as canonization that Santa Claus hates poor people. You're welcome.
Foxy said his cat was 16 years old. Vicky said that he had a good life, and Foxy agreed, and I agree too. That's pretty. It's pretty old. And it sounds like a lot of good years together. Now he's dead. And then Vicky said, my cat Cammy was 14 when she passed away. Yeah, it's pretty old for a cat. And then Fox said, I'm sorry, Vicky. And then Vicky said, thank you, Fox. Here we go. Hi, baby dog. Where'd you go? What are you doing? What were you doing, beefy dog? Where'd you go? Vicky said, "Oh, beefy dog loves her dad." I hear a duck sound, LOL. Vicky, you said that before. I don't really know. I don't really know what you're talking about. The duck sound. You said that before when I was watching Star Wars. Maybe it's like the laser guns going off or something. Maybe it sounds like a duck to you. Oh wait, maybe it's my phone vibrating. No, I think it's the phone vibrating. I think that's what it is. I got a text message. There you go. Vicky said maybe. I didn't think of that. But that makes sense. Yeah, I think it's the when the phone is vibrating against the phone stand. I'm gonna go check on the oven right now. I'll be right back. And actually, she might just come with me. Beefy dog, this is my chips and dip. You're not gonna get any of it. You can go lay down. Go lay down in your bed. Over here. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Good dog. Vicky said my phone makes funny sound too when I get message. Yeah, I went to go check on the oven. It wasn't even on, you guys. I didn't even turn the oven on. Stupid. I was waiting for it to get preheated, and I didn't even turn it on.
Get quality, affordable health insurance from Get Covered New Jersey. Plans include free preventive care, coverage for prescriptions, emergency care, and more. 8 out of 10 qualify for financial help to lower costs. Free local assistance is available. Enroll now at getcovered.nj.gov.
What was it like, Sally, to be alone with God?
Vicky said, "What kind of dog food do you buy?" Kibbles and Bits Bistro. That's what she was eating before she was my dog. She actually came with 2 big bags of dog food. I ran out of dog food, so I'm feeding her a banana for dinner, and I already fed her some chicken. Yo, CLF said Merry Christmas, Beefy Dog and Stabworthy. What's up, CLF? Thanks for being here. I got the phone facing the wrong way. Sorry, guys. There's Beefy Dog. Beefy, really? I need to get more muscles. Hello, Vicky. Merry Christmas to you. CLF. CLF, were you in the Coco and Churro live stream this morning? It just like abruptly ended after like 40 minutes. It was really weird. I wasn't there because another stream needed me, so no clue what happened. Whether there's reasons I believe, but I won't know because it ended early. Vicky said, "Merry Christmas to you too."
But of course I know it. It's me. Very interesting. I think we better get indoors. अरे भैया वो कहाँ है?
Beefy dog, where's my Christmas hug?
I was once a Jedi Knight.
All right, guys. The oven is now preheated. I'm going to put some in it right now.
Father's lightsaber. A young Jedi named Darth Vader. And where you come from. She needs your help. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing. Involved? Got work to do. It's a long way from here. That's your uncle talking.
Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tape. Enough of this. Later, release it.
Come with you to all. Where's the force to become a Jedi like my father?
Where's Beefy dog? Hi, Beefy dog.
Move along.
Beefy dog. Here's Beefy dog with your Christmas hug. Good girl, good girl. You guys. You guys. Oh, that was a nice. Oh, I mean, I just turned the light on, but there's really nothing to see. I'm just gonna leave it just dark for now. I have to go get the trash cans. Today was trash day, and the trash cans are up by the curb and by the mailbox, and I gotta get the mail too. We got 15 thumbs up. Thank you for that. Hey man, had a few. Saw you're on. How you doing? Said Jesty for Kixies. Yeah, I'm watching. Actually, right now I'm going out to the curb to get the mail and to bring the trash cans in. Also, I'm cooking a pizza for dinner. The pizza was a gift from my aunt who lives in Chicago. She sent some Chicago-style pizza, and she also sent like a pie too, like a dessert pie. Hold on. Hey, Ego Prime, sick. Alright, I'm gonna leave it on the dog, but she's gonna probably follow me out of the room anyway.
How are you? He must not be allowed to escape.
Escape is not his plan.
Looks like you managed to cut off early escape route.
You need like it back in your cell.
That's why you shop Ocean State Job Lot. Here, you'll always find a lot more for a lot less. Homes.com's neighborhood pages give you a complete picture of the neighborhood before you even visit. Just tap the neighborhood button, then on the neighborhood you want to explore. We've curated comprehensive guides with professional videos, images, and write-ups. Explore the schools, parks, demographics, and more. Plus, you'll even find expert agents in the area. Find your dream neighborhood on homes.com.
Yeah, this is my deep. Hey, beefy dog, that's not for you. I'm showing the camera. This is my deep dish pizza dinner. Oh, yeah. Beefy dog, lay down. Lay down. Fine. What's happening? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. This is my dog. It's Cats for Nelson. Hi. What's happening? Watching from USA. You sound cool. What's up? Oh, looks like a good dog. Yeah. Her name is Beefy Dog. And she's tired. We walked like over a mile today. Right before we got home. Like just about an hour ago we got home. Say hi, Beefy Dog. Meow. Did I say meow? I've met you before. I met you in Daisy May 35 chat room. Cats for Nelson. Thanks for watching, man. I met you in Daisy May's chat room. Are you a he? He said, yep. Ah, from Daisy May, cool. I'm the only one that calls her Missy. So if you see anybody in the chat room that calling her Missy, that's me. I used to call her Daisy, but then I found out that Daisy is actually the name of her dog. I couldn't do it anymore. I just could not do it. And her first name is Kelly, but there's like always somebody in that chat room named Kelly. There's like 6 girls that come in named Kelly, so I can't call. If I want to talk directly to Missy Daisy May 35, I call her Missy because calling her Kelly doesn't work either. I'm a girl. Louise is my name. Oh, cool. I thought you were a guy named Nelson. I have an aunt named Louise. I love that name. All right, this pizza is better than I thought it would be. I got some deep dish pizza as a Christmas present for my aunt who lives in Chicago.
What do you think? Do you think a princess and a guy like me? Yes, we're approaching the planet Yavin. Preparing to orbit the planet. 30 minutes. I guess it's what you're best at. Hey, look at me. I know what I'm doing.
All right, guys. Be right back. I'm getting another piece of pizza.
Accelerate to attack speed. Messenger, this is Gold. I copy, Gold.
We'll have to destroy them ship to ship. Get the crews to their fighters.
Jack, I can hold it. No, Firing range in 7 minutes.
Hey, I'm back. Nobody cares. It's okay though. It's okay.
Where are you?
17 thumbs up. Thanks for that.
Yes, sir.
我们要
You see this cutie? Look at this cute girl. Look at this cute girl right here. Beefy dog. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. This is it. Don't get scared now. You know, there's 3 people in the chat room. Beefy dog. You know I can see you, right, Beefy dog? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Does that feel better, Beefy dog? Do you feel better now? She does. She does feel better now. Hey guys. Bro, 1 day left, said Foxy. It's less than that. There's only a few hours left until Xmas. Foxy, we back. We back. We got 17 thumbs up. Foxy says, for my next date in my country in Finland was on Wednesday, and in Germany on Wednesday too. Let's try this. We're gonna try it. Okay, let's try it.
साला
But I got my own problems.
अच्छा समझो मेरी परेशानी समझो यार क्या करे बेचारा वो असल में साला खेल तो वो लूप को बुलाने का है हां यार कि उसको खत्म करना है उन्हें बगैर करी शरण करके बगैर अभ्यास करे वगैरह आ गया क्या बनेगा उसका नहीं देखते हो क्या बनेगा उसका और उसने बोला कि तुम काली शक्ति की छाया में पड़े तुम्हारा बाप जैसे कोई आप लोग में हुई हो हां यार स्काईवॉकर आना है हां तुझे तो इतने बड़े काम करे सुनने अरे नहीं मशीन लगी उस कान पे अरे गाने सुनते ही लोग देखिए मेरे क्या है क्या बस सब तो हो रहा है कि क्या होगा अगले क्या है अरे बच्चा तो बड़ी बात है या तो कुछ तो लिखा है खत्म कर दिया वो बहुत गलत हो गया भैया इसमें यार अब मैंने सुना पीछे तो भैया अब क्या हो गया डॉक्टर ने क्या बता दिया इसको यार
Yes, he's alive. And in perfect hibernation. See to it that he finds his way in here.
अच्छा अब क्या होगा बाबू अब ये जो बंदा है ये
I am altering the key.
क्यों ये आपको नहीं क्या उसी का राज है अच्छा ये भी जरूर ले लिया है ये इसे लोगों बना के बार बार ये सुबह क्या नहीं होगा बस कुछ नहीं है यार बस कमी नहीं है अरे बाप क्यों मालूम नहीं कौन गिरा गया यार उन्हें कोई इशारा करा बड़ी बोलवा कैसे या नहीं इन्हें कोई इशारा करा
Powerful congestion relief doesn't have to be.
My goodness.
शक्ति उसके करीब आ रही है अरे यार अपना अपना करने वाले इसका गया बाबू जल्दी 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 पकड़ ले प्रकाश गति पकड़ ले वो निकल गए सारा खेल ऑटो में करा वो नजरों से उजल हुआ आखिरी कमाल की चीज है
Jacob W6 says hello. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing, Stabworthy? I'm still kicking. You know, still kicking. I'm here. Chilling with Beefy Dog. And that's it. Just me and Beefy Dog. Beefy Dog is sleepy. I'm leaving soon. I gotta go to some girl's house, he says. Alright. Enjoy. Enjoy your night at some girl's house. Alright? Alright. Alright. Okay, bye. Bye, Jake.
बाबू भाई बात ये है कि जो छठा भाग है तो इसमें तो अपने को इंतजार करना है कि अभी भी लार्ड विदर का और अपना जो था वो उसका लड़का उसका सामना नहीं हुआ था 5वें में और उसने बहुत कश्मीर का सर जीत करके हालांकि बचाया तो था इसका वाकर ने लेकिन वो उसकी योटा की बात अगर मान ले तो उसको फायदा हो जाएगा कुछ नहीं मेरे हिसाब से तो बाबू भाई उसकी खेल यही है कि वापस योटा जी के पास जाए वो गुरु से वापस अपनी तालीम हासिल करे और शिक्षा हासिल करे दोबारा के फिर जो है मैदान में आए तो मजा आएगा खेलना और आखिरी उम्मीद है उनकी सितारों की जंग छठी कड़ी है बाबू की छठी कड़ी जड़ाई की वापसी हो गई है जब्बा का भी मसला भूलो मत तुम बाबू तुम्हारा नाम जब्बा 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 रखो बोलने में अच्छा लगेगा बाबू जब्बा क्या है अच्छा वही वो घूमने की गाड़ी आती है निकल के रेस की गाड़ी चली हवा से छोड़ के निकल जाता है ये भी हवा में घूमता है और हेलीकॉप्टर से ऐसे निकल जाते हैं बता दो लॉर्ड वेदर में गिरे हो हाँ स्टेशन हो गए से स्टेशन हो तो रास्ता वो कैसा निकला रास्ता वो टकराया बाबू लोड वेदर आ रहा है सलामी देंगे टमाटर साथ सलामी देंगे अच्छा सम्राट खुद आ रहा है स्वयं अच्छी बात है बहुत सख्त है लॉर्ड वेदर यार और ये जो काम छोड़ो तुम और सामान सेना वेना देने के सलामी काम की बात करो
Hey, we got 18 likes in the chat. That's cool.
ये तो है जब्बा हाँ ये ऐसे तो मैं बता दिया था मैं तुम्हारी ऐसे खसरत है कोई आराम करना जब्बा जब्बा के इलाके नहीं
As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift. These two drawers. This combination.
उन दोनों को तुम्हें दे मारा खिदमत करेंगे हम अच्छा अच्छा पसंदीदा सौदा पटने दिया है वो केवल सुनो जो कोने बनता है वो नहीं खाऊंगा देखो अरे बाप रे बाप मेरे को लग रहा है जेल खाने में डाल एक अजीब ही दुनिया चल रही है यार जब आज गाना बढ़िया जब वो रंगीन दिख रही है बना तो ये थोड़ी दिया मैंने यार क्या खराब और अपने वो आ गया यार दूसरे खेती अरे अपना ये क्या चुई बहुत बढ़िया 35 साल में चुई चुई पक्का कर दिया चुई रोबोट है यार सब यार आपको पकड़ के आर्ट के पास ले आएगा ना लगने
Chloe Perry says, I'm watching from Texarkana, Ireland. Says missing. Wait, it says misguided. Ireland. Cool. Chloe Perry says pretty dog. Thank you, Chloe Perry. Heavy breathing? She's snoring. She's snoring right now. She's sleeping.
अरे नहीं ये तो वही तो बहुत स्टार्ट में था वो जो देना वाला 35 साल में सोदा हो गया पूरा माउंट यार क्या ये अपना दोस्त एरिया कार्बन फेक हो गया था क्या होगा वो मर गया हुआ था लाश ही नहीं बस उल्टा कर लो पड़े आराम से कौन सा बटन दबा दिया ये डफला में चला पीछे क्या हो रहा है
It's you, hon. I'm tired.
अरे ताकत मिलती है इससे अरे क्या यार और उसको बुलाना अपने करीब में अरे गंदा कितना है यार अरे तो पता ही नहीं तुम्हारे को क्या क्या हो गया पीठ पीछे पिछले मिलेगा दो पंछी
Ugh.
रास्ता खुला ऑफिस बड़ी शख्सियत नहीं है रास्ते पे खड़े रहते हैं चौकीदार लुक आ गया लुक तो सेवड़ा हो गया उसको महाराज को तो इसने कर लिया शक्तिशाली जगह के होती पीते चाहे वो कर सकता है कि उसका क्या ये बोल गए
Night, misguided 6619. Enjoy your Christmas.
वो नीचे लड़के जा रहा कोई भी गिर के आ गया बेचारा क्या आता है ऐसे यार अरे बाबू ये कौन पीछे पलटेगा वो निकल गया अरे यार अब फंस गया था वो पूरा अरे वाह यार ये खत्म हो गया जाओ
Ugh. I think I just yawned like 5 times in the last 5 minutes. You guys? When I say you guys, I mean 2 of you that are in the chat room right now.
मर गया नहीं यार कुछ ना कुछ तो हुआ पूरे आमना सामना हो गया तुम्हें
Ugh.
उसको चेंज कर दिया महारानी को एक बात ये जवाब नहीं तो रेगिस्तान से हो जाएगा बात को का रेगिस्तान तरीके से जा रहा हूं मैं यार आहा बड़ी बड़ी बनी हो गई हाँ, और सम्राट को Xmas मत चलेगा, जाओ गायब ही होगा। घेरे बात करके जाएंगे करना ही होगा अरे यार बाप बेटे को लड़वाएंगे उसका पिछले वो इसलिए वो उसका उसका वो जिंदगी क्या हाँ ओके उसकी बेइज्जती थी नहीं कोई लोगों लिया
Wow.